everybody, welcome back to another vlog. You're joining me today in the afternoon on a Tuesday, and I have spent the morning, not very excitingly, just doing work bits, and then I've been to the gym, and now I'm just making myself a bit of lunch. It doesn't look very appetizing, but I'm making tuna cardo. So I've just done an avocado, but it wasn't really ripe enough, which is why it was so green. Tuna, and then I've put a little bit of mayo in it to make it a bit like, well, to make it a bit creamier because the avocado wasn't really ripe. So it doesn't look very appetizing, but I'm hoping it'll taste okay. I think I'm going to have a bagel with it as well. And then I'm going to make myself a blueberry matcha, which, woo, I'm excited for that. Obviously, it's the start of a new week. I had a really lovely weekend. We celebrated Sabina's birthday this weekend, and actually she celebrated mine as well, which I wasn't expecting. It was really sweet. But I think you'll see that in her vlog. Well, we'll have already seen it because mine obviously doesn't go out till Sunday. But it was really lovely. She hired a massive pink limo, and then we just had like 2000s tunes blaring out, like Britney, Rihanna. Can't think of anything else off the top of my head, but it was so fun. Like, really enjoyed it with all of Sabina's friends from home as well, who I love. They're just such lovely girls. So it was a really good weekend, and yeah, like I said, she did surprise me and bring out a cake for me as well, which was really sweet. I wasn't expecting that. But tonight we've actually got the girls' evening, which I think I mentioned in my last vlog, which is for my birthday, just because I think I mentioned before, didn't I? I'm so bad at planning things, and I don't like going out and stuff like that, so I just didn't really know what to do for my birthday. And then it was Flo actually who said, do you want me to arrange a girls' evening for you? So she did. So we've got that tonight, which I'm really looking forward to. It's kind of a bit of a random time for me to start this vlog. I don't really know why I've started it now, because I'm not really doing much, but yeah, I'm going to make myself a blueberry matcha. I'll show you how I do it, because I've had a few people ask me, but I use, sorry, that was my toaster, the Perfect Head matcha. It's not too expensive, this one. I think it's like £10 for this pack, but it lasts a long time. You can get it from M&S or Holland & Barrett, somewhere like that. And then, because I'm trying to be a little bit better, I'm actually having just less milk, like for my skin as well. So I actually fill it up, well, you'll see now, quite high with water. Yeah, I go to about there with my water, but if you want it more milky, then just put less water in. And then I use one of these little whiskey things, and this is the lazy version. I do have a matcha bowl and stuff and a proper matcha whisk, but I'm lazy at the moment. So I just whisk all of this up. Again, this whisk, I've had this for ages. Probably got it off of Amazon or TikTok shop or something like that. But this is just handy to make sure you get all the matcha. Come on. Okay, and then once that is whisked up, I get some milk. And then obviously I just fill it up. And then I add my syrups. And because I'm doing blueberry, I do 8 pumps. I get my syrups from, what is that brand called? I don't have the bottles anymore. Unless I've got, oh no, I do. I've still got the bottle for the vanilla one, but not the blueberry. That ran out, but it's this brand, 1883. Again, got them on Amazon. But I've decanted mine into these little pumps, which again, I think I got from Amazon. But this is the blueberry version of that syrup, and I do 8 pumps of this. And then 2 pumps, or 1 and a bit really, I don't like it too sweet, of the vanilla syrup, which you just saw. Pop my ice cubes in. Woo. I've just realised this whole time I've made that I've not showed you the matcha once. YouTuber. And then I just need a straw. I did used to have really cute straws with bows on them, but they all popped off. So just got normal glass straws for now. But as you can tell from my last vlog, obviously if I drink out of something aesthetic, it makes me happier. So if I did have a straw with a bow on it, I'd probably be 6.5 times happier now, I feel like. Yum. Although, someone told me the other day, which I didn't know this, maybe everyone knows this and I'm just oblivious, that matcha, sorry, I'm moving you back up because it's bugging me. All I can see is my little egghead reflection. Matcha gives you, it reduces, no, what am I trying to say? I'm probably not saying this right, but I know what I'm trying to say. Matcha reduces your iron intake. It's something like that, which can mean that obviously you feel more tired and stuff like that. And I've only just started drinking matcha since I moved to London. I never had it back home before. I'd never tried it. Because I don't have one every single day. I switch between matcha and iced coffee. But I'm wondering if that is making me very tired. Because I don't know if you remember, but I spoke about that quite a few vlogs ago about how tired I've been. Oh, but I love it. Why is everything good got to have something wrong with it? Do you know what I mean? It's like, I really thought, all right, well, matcha's better for you because it comes from green tea, which I didn't know as well either until I researched it. So I thought, well, that's better for you. Oh well, maybe I need to start taking iron tablets. Speaking of, all those supplements, again, that I bought in that other video, I've not started taking one supplement yet. I need to do it, but I want to phase them in so that I know if I'm having any reaction to any of them. I need to actually start doing that, otherwise it's going to take me forever. But I've just been... I don't know why I'm not doing it. This is why I'm rubbish with taking vitamins and stuff like that. I just never stay consistent with it. I'm going to eat now. My camera's on 1%. Again, like, why did I start filming now? I don't really know. I'll pick up with you later when I'm getting ready for girls' night. Hello, I'm back again. And I've just had a shower and I'm gonna re-slick my hair back and get ready for the girls' evening tonight. It's just a really chill night. I think we're gonna go to Sostren and Green. I keep saying that wrong, don't I? People keep telling me, I think someone said it's actually Sostren Gren, there's no and, or something like that. Don't know, I need to actually look at the shop when I go in. We're going to go in and pick some arts and crafts. They do like these little packs. But I'm just putting the Garnier Ultimate Blends Nourishing Banana Hair Food Hair Mask through my hair, which I mentioned before in my makeup video, that I used to use this a lot to slick back my hair, just because obviously it's not the best thing to do, slicking back your hair. So if I can just do something to look after it whilst I'm slicking it back, then that makes me feel a bit better. And also these smell so good. So I'm just going to smell like a banana milkshake the whole time I'm walking around. But I only put it through the top part of my hair. You probably did just catch me accidentally pulling it too far down, but it's fine because I might do a bun. But I'm thinking I'm just going to do a ponytail, and I'm not going to bore you with how I slick back my hair. If you want to see that, then I did slick back my hair as part of my current hair and makeup routine video that I uploaded last week. So if you want to see that, then go and have a look. Okay, I'm pretty much nearly done with my hair. I'm only going to do a little bit of makeup this evening just because it's very chill. And also, this is the clearest, like consistently, that my skin has been in, God, I can't even tell you, years. Obviously I know that this is soon to come to an end because I think I mentioned before, it's normally the week, or like, well, normally starts just about 2 weeks before I'm due on, I start to break out again. But it's honestly stayed consistently clear since the week of my period, and then since, which has been, it's been about 2 weeks now, which for me is like unheard of. That just never ever happens. And I actually haven't started the antibiotics yet. I did go to the pharmacy to go and pick them up, and it was too late at that point, everything was shutting, so I've just been putting it off. But I went and picked them up today, but I need to like read the instructions and stuff to see what's the best. Is there a specific time that I need to start taking them and stuff? Because I don't know. Oh, that was a good slick back. I think I'm going to leave it in a ponytail because it's just easier. So as some of you might have seen the other week, I have actually signed to management now. I'm under the same management as Isaac, just because I had already been speaking to Isaac's manager before and she'd been helping me just as brand work started to come in for me. So it just made sense to sign to an agency. And yeah, obviously, as some of you might have noticed, as part of that, I've been trying to stay a little bit more consistent on TikTok. But as you know, I get so anxious about posting on TikTok. I do know why. It's because, look, with everything I do in life, I've always been like it. I was like it in school. I want to do it really well. And if I don't do it really well, then I feel really disheartened immediately. And I think that the goals I set for myself or what I see as doing well are very unrealistic. And I know they're unrealistic, but it doesn't really matter because, like, I can tell myself you're being unrealistic, but I'm still going to feel like that anyway. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, I've always been like this. It used to be like it in school and in anything I did. So that's why I just struggle with TikTok, because I think it's, if any of you have ever posted on TikTok before, or even just like tried to post consistently, you'll know that you don't really have much control over how your videos do. It's kind of up to TikTok. That can obviously be quite frustrating and disappointing if you post a video and then it just literally doesn't get pushed out to people, like they just don't see it, because there's nothing you as a creator or as the person who's posted it can do about it. Whereas, like, I don't know, say on YouTube for instance, it notifies everyone, doesn't it, when you upload, or even with Instagram it appears in people's feeds. But on TikTok it is literally just up to TikTok if it appears in someone's feed. And also I notice as well, and I know a few other people have said it to me, once you follow someone, you start to see their videos less, which is kind of weird, isn't it? Because it's like, you'd think if you followed them that you'd see their videos. It's like, for instance, I never actually see Isaac's videos on my For You page. I will, well, obviously I've already seen half of them because I filmed them, but I'll see them in the Friends tab. So whenever you hear me going on about how, I don't like posting on TikTok, that's kind of why. The reason I was saying about signing to management is because they were saying to me, like, you do need to try and be a bit more consistent, just because obviously in terms of brand work, a lot of brand deals do mostly appear on TikTok, and I am very picky about what brand deals I say yes to, which I've not really spoken about before, but I've turned down a lot of brand deals because, like, if I don't feel like it's something that, either something I don't agree with, something I've never used or wouldn't actually use, or something that I wouldn't want to promote to people, I just don't do it. Like, for example, I've had FaceApp reach out to me quite a few times wanting me to promote like the actual facial editing tools. If it had been, I don't know, how to edit your photos, like do color grading and stuff, cool, that's fine. But when I saw that it was actually like how to facially edit your photos, I was like, no, I'm not. First of all, I've never used FaceApp. I've used Facetune back in the day, but let's not talk about that. Everyone and their mum was doing that in 2015. It's terrible. I've never actually used the app FaceApp itself, and I would absolutely not want to promote to people about editing, like facially editing your photos. So yeah, things like that, or like beauty products that I haven't used, I just don't promote them. But yeah, obviously there are brands that I have worked with that I like and stuff, and then obviously I wouldn't want my whole TikTok For You, oh, I'm being wrong, flow. Hello.
You okay?
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, good. I was just wondering if you could do me a favour.
Yes.
Do you think you'd be able to come downstairs with me before the girls get here?
Yeah. All right, shall I meet you downstairs now then?
Yeah, perfect. Thank
Okay.
you so much.
No worries.
I'll see you in a minute.
Bye. Well, I need to go and meet Flo. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying in that, I'm saying this because I've literally just posted on TikTok tonight, and it's not doing like as well as I would want it to. And then it's really silly, but it like puts you in like a, well, it's disappointing, isn't it? Right, I'm going downstairs. I'm going to girls' night. I'll bring my camera with me. Not sure how much I'll film, but we'll see. Hello everyone. I'm so sorry about my filming. I feel like this is going to be one of those vlogs where it's just shambles. Like, I've just started editing yesterday's footage and I'm like, why did I even start picking up the camera today? I had nothing to say. I guess not that I ever have anything really in depth to say, but yeah, It just wasn't the right vibe to be filming at girls' night. Do you know what I mean? It was just, we were all chatting and stuff. Like, it would have been weird if I picked up my camera. I will, however, show you the arts and crafts that I was doing later on, because right now I need to get ready because I'm going to the gym. You may have noticed already, since I've just come back on camera today, that something's changed about me. Maybe you haven't, and I'm hoping you haven't, because then that means that it's not too big of a change. But I actually have spent all of this morning at the dentist getting my teeth done. So I just need to start doing my hair, so let me go and get my brush. Anyway, I wasn't actually going to speak about it because, like, it's teeth. Teeth aren't that exciting. And I just thought, well, why would I speak about my teeth? But I feel like this has been a lot more of a change than what I thought I was going to come out with. So if people were to notice and I didn't say anything and my teeth have just changed halfway through this video, it's like, what on earth's gone on? But yeah, basically I just had some composite bonding done today. I already had composite bonding done earlier on this year because I had braces when I was younger, and I had to have 2 teeth taken out. I don't know what technically they were. I think it was molars, to make room for my wisdom teeth. Basically, in short, my braces journey was a disaster because I had COVID bang in the middle of when I had my braces on. So it meant that I couldn't regularly go to the orthodontist, have them tightened and stuff like that. It also meant I ended up having them on, I think I ended up having my braces on for 3 years. I got them when I was 18, literally like the week before I turned 18. Yeah, they told me that I'd only have them for 6 months because it was something that I wanted, because one of my front teeth were a little bit further forward. I just met the threshold for an overbite. Like, I was like 0 point something over the threshold that they give. So I was allowed to have them on the NHS. So I got them when I was 18. I was left with a gap where I had I had 2 teeth taken out either side, and then obviously where they were closing that to make room for my wisdom teeth, that just never closed on one of the sides. It was this side here. So I really wanted to get that covered up. I didn't really want braces again, and Invisalign is so expensive, so I thought, well, I could just get composite bonding. So I had that done earlier this year. But also, this is a little bit of a lesson to anyone else. Obviously, before you have composite bonding, ideally you want to whiten your teeth, because the colour that you put on is the colour that your teeth are going to be for however long that your composite lasts, and that just depends on how well you look after it and how careful you are and stuff. So obviously I whitened my teeth beforehand, and they did not tell me when I was whitening my teeth, and obviously I had it through the dentist and stuff with a syringe and whatever. She told me to do it every day for 2 weeks as preparation, which I did. But as a result of that, which, like I said, they did not warn me, my teeth went completely transparent along the bottom because it's so strong. It's obviously not good for your teeth to be whitening them, I don't think, full stop anyway, but also not every single day, and it's a high strength whitening solution. I had my first round of composite bonding done. I wanted the transparency covered up, as well as obviously my gap covered up, which was the original reason why I wanted it, but they never covered it up. And because I didn't really know too much about composite bonding, I just left it. And then I've got some friends down here that have had composite bonding, and I said to them, you know, like, their teeth are one colour and all of this. And I said, oh, did they do the composite bonding on the front of your teeth? This is going to be like the bath thing. How many times am I going to say composite bonding? Did they do it on the front of your teeth? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, oh, because my dentist told me that I could not have it. I'm going to stop saying, I'm just going to say it. On the front of my teeth. It could only be on the backs of my teeth, hence why none of the transparency was covered. So then I started doing my own research into it, and yeah, you do. So anyway, long story short, I went back, I messaged them, I explained the situation. They said they would redo it for free, like no extra charge, and that's what I did today. But I had, obviously, as you can tell, I've had my teeth, and please just bear with me on this, like, if you don't think it looks good, don't tell me, because like this is my teeth now, do you know what I mean? And it's weird for me to adjust to. I feel like anyone on themselves, it, like if you're looking at yourself and something tiny changes, you're like, oh my God. So like when she first showed me, I was like, oh, this looks so different. But like when I came home and showed Isaac, obviously he would be brutally honest with me. He was like, no, I think it looks really good. And I just kind of wanted things to be a bit more even and stuff like that. Like I said, in this job now, you are looking at yourself a million times more. And that's not really a good thing. It's like, it's just not great, is it? So you notice all these things on yourself that you probably wouldn't have noticed before. Like when I had my braces taken off, I loved my teeth. And then the more that I've seen stuff on myself when I'm smiling or if I'm laughing, I'm like, oh my God, my teeth look horrible. They're like whatever. But I probably would have never have thought that if I wasn't constantly looking at myself on camera or in other people's videos and stuff like that. It's just, it is what it is. I can see why people who, once they get into the spotlight or things where they're on camera and stuff like that, why they end up having so many things done, because it's not natural to constantly be looking at yourself all the time. I had them redone today to hide the transparency, which she did a really good job with, and we kept them nice and natural. Like I did two whitening sessions, like, you know, with my syringes and the thing before I had it done, because I just didn't want to make them any worse. And also I don't want really fake looking teeth. So these aren't already the shade that they are. I mean, it is like, this is my tooth, whatever. That is the shade of my teeth. All the composite bonding is, if you don't know, is that they add, it's almost like resin. It's almost like really hard, like Play-Doh. And then they will shape. It's like if you chip your tooth or something like that. That's how people have their teeth fixes. It's just composite. So this is my tooth. I haven't got like veneers or anything. It's just that it's been added to like the bottom. It's like molded on. And the same as all the others. So obviously these were extended. So it's not as bunny teethy now. Gap reclosed up just so that was like, I didn't have a gap. But yeah, is what it is really. Not that exciting, but I just felt like I should probably say, because I feel like it's noticeable, especially when I'm like this now, because before I would have only had my front two teeth probably showing, not these guys as well. Yeah, that's literally the only reason why I'm telling you, because I don't want you to be like, hang on a minute, so her teeth changed and she's just not saying anything. So that's literally what I did all day today. I was there at 9 o'clock and I left at 1:30. It's a long process. And now I'm going to go to the gym. Not really the time that I want to be going to the gym, but I've booked onto a Pilates class. But at my gym, if it's full, you get put on a waiting list, and you don't really know until you get there if you're going to get in. No, I'm still second on the waiting list. So I could end up going there and then they just don't let me in. So if they do that, I might just go down to the actual gym and do some weights. That's what I'm going to do now. But I just thought I'd pick up with you and apologise for not filming anything last night. But I will speak to you when I get back from the gym. Hello, I'm back from the gym. And if you can hear Isaac screaming his head off in the other room, I apologise. But he is gaming and he's like a 14-year-old boy when he's gaming. He's just screaming and everything. So I apologise about that. I think Isaac and I are actually going to put our Christmas decorations up tonight. But I'm not going to film it because I'm planning on... Now, don't hold me to this. Emphasis on the word planning. I'm planning on trying to upload more in December than once a week. And they will be more Christmas themed vlogs, one of which would be putting up our decorations. So you're not going to see that for a while. Well, I say for a while, until December. It's already like mid-November, isn't it? If you do notice throughout the rest of this vlog, hang on a minute, their Christmas tree is up. It will be, but I'm just not going to address it from here on out because you will be seeing all of that. But yeah, I think that's what we might do tonight. Hello again, everybody. As you can tell, I've had a shower and Isaac's just been cooking dinner, which I think is going to be ready soon. But whilst he was doing that, I've just had a big sort out of my room because we've had basically this partner. Basically, this apartment came furnished, and then Isaac did a brand deal with Samsung, I believe it is, and as part of that, it came with a telly. So I've been thinking for a while now that I've wanted to put it in my room, just because, I don't know, sometimes I want to watch my own shows, and like Isaac's been gaming quite a lot recently, and he does that in the lounge. He can go in his office if I want him to, but yeah, he normally does it in the lounge. And I don't know, sometimes I like the idea of just being able to sit in bed and watch telly, and like, I don't know, there's been times where we've been ill and stuff and you're like bed bound and then you're just like got nothing to do. So yeah, I'm going to show you, have just completely tidied this area as best as I can. And yeah, obviously put the telly there. Hello. I think I've said before, because I bet people will ask, these are from Daals, Daals, the set, and obviously they're matching. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And then that means that I can start watching All's Fair, which, as I said before, I really want to start watching. So I might actually do that tonight, because he's going to be gaming. So I might do that. And to be honest, I'm really excited. I also just wanted to show you, look what Sabina got me for my birthday. So I opened it, I was like, oh my God, this is so cute. Looked inside. Come on now. Come on. This is just the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire... In fact, Isaac actually doesn't know that I've got this. This will probably make him crash out if I tell him that I've got another mug. At the start of the week, I went into central London and I went to Carnaby Street, I think it is. I have been there before, but I've never shopped there. But it was nice and early, so it was quite quiet. And I went into Brandy Melville. I've never shopped there before. I've browsed in there once, I think, but it really threw me off that everything is one size. I find that kind of mad, to be honest. But yeah, really threw me off. Like, for a while I was looking through the stuff like, well, where's the sizes? Like, am I being stupid? And then I realised, oh, there is no sizes. Although some items do have sizes, but very odd. I'm surprised they do that. They have really good basics, really cute basics. So I picked up a couple of things that I'm going to show you. So, as you probably will have guessed by what you see me wear all the time on my videos, I just live in loungewear, and I don't actually own any like beige loungewear bottoms. All of them are either white, grey for some reason. I went through a phase of buying loads of grey bottoms, but yeah, I really wanted a pair of beige bottoms. God. So I got these, which are like people say like oatmeal, don't they? They say that sort of colour. It's got a little drawstring waist, and they're just wide leg straight bottoms. They're quite nice quality. They're thick, and obviously I tried them on and they weren't too bad lengthwise, which for me is pretty good. And obviously they're not petite. They weren't that cheap, I wouldn't say. They're £30, which I feel like is quite a lot for some bottoms, but I do like them and they are good quality. And then I also picked up these bottoms because these are more like a linen-y fabric, but I thought these could be really lovely all year round. Like, I would wear these now as loungewear, like even with this little top I'm wearing. Obviously it's got pink, this would be so cute. But also in summer, like imagine that with a vest. God. So I just thought they were quite good. I think these were also £30, but I think it's everywhere is expensive nowadays. And then I saw this little stripy t-shirt. It's black and navy. I've not done this in very good lighting, sorry. Like, I tried this and also I think it was a baby yellow and white stripy top. And again, obviously it's one size and the sizing is odd. Like, I'm not really sure what this would... I feel like this would probably be classed as a small, maybe, but saying that, like, the material is very stretchy, but like the baby yellow one was, it just didn't fit right. And I guess that's what comes with having one size items. So that was Brandy Melville. And then I went into TK Maxx, shock, and you'll be glad to know I didn't buy any more mugs, but I did see more Ray Dunn mugs. But I was like, I literally didn't even look. Like, Flo pointed them out to me and I was like, don't even show me, because I physically cannot bring any more mugs home. It's ridiculous. But I'm not even going to speak. I'm just going to let it speak for itself. Oh, I would have missed this if it wasn't for Flo. She was like, Liv, look at this bag. And she got the cream one. I was like, oh my God, that is so cute. Like the cable knit. The cable knit. But I was like, no, I can live without it. And then she was like, Liv, pointed it. I was like, oh, great. Thanks for showing me that. Like I needed to buy any more. Full stop. I was going to say from TK Maxx, just full stop. It's ridiculous. But it's gorgeous. I hope you think it's gorgeous as well. But I just think the cable knit. And it's a really nice size. I actually don't. I have one brown bag from PLT that's this sort of size. Oh, here it is next to me. Hang on. This one. This is quite a bit bigger actually. This is handy because it fits my laptop in. It's almost like a suede material. But that's the only bag I have of that size. And this, again, is like that. But I just feel like that I use a lot if I'm going to go shopping, like food shopping. I'm going to pop to the shops because it's quite handy for storing stuff in. And again, my laptop. Whereas this I feel like is more of like a, I guess it's all of those things. I'm just trying to justify it. There's nothing to justify it apart from just how beautiful it looks. I mean, come on. And it's juicy. And you know what it's like in TK Maxx. You find things and you're like, you know, if you don't buy it there and then you're never going to see it again. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, this was $44.99 and the RRP is £195. So girl math says I'm actually saving money with that, you know. Look, hang on, in here it comes with a little pouch that, oh, you can take it off, but it's also attached, which I think is really cute in there. Yes, and then look at this. It's got this on the side of the bag. Like, just the interior is beautiful. It's got so many compartments, and then it's also got like that. I'm showing you this so bad.
Your food's ready.
My food's ready. Okay. My food is ready, so I need to go in a minute. I love a bag that's got sections and it's nice and divided. It's like, yeah, you've really thought that through, because I hate a messy bag. Anyway, did I need to buy it? No, but I did. I'm sorry. Shoot me. It also has just been my birthday last week, and you know, I didn't get myself anything, so maybe that's my birthday gift to myself, along with the 6 mugs I bought. I don't know. Right, I better go and get my dinner. I'm having, can you guess? I'm having salmon, which I cannot wait for. Isaac's done like sweet potato, and I think he's done broccoli. I'm back and I've had dinner, and I've outdone myself. I have outdone myself here. I have made, I saw it on TikTok, it's Greek yogurt with granola, and then you fry some banana in a pan with honey and cinnamon over it. So I fried it either side. If you could smell this, it honestly smells divine, but it's just absolutely boiling, like way too hot to eat right now. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Oh my God, that was good. That's really lovely. I'm just gonna quickly dry my hair. And I'm not going to be filming the whole thing because you've watched me dry my hair a million times. But I'm just going to show you how I did this hair in my TikTok. And yeah, it obviously looked so nice, freshly done, but it didn't last. So again, if anyone's got any tips on what I can use to make my hair last, that would be amazing. But this TikTok that I just uploaded there, like, yeah, obviously my hair looks divine, and people in the comments are like, Liv, you said you can't do hair. And I know, like, if my hair looked like that all the time, or more stayed like that every time, I'd have nothing to complain about, would I? But it doesn't. But how I did that was I used my Shark, I dried it obviously, which I'm not going to show you because you've seen that before, and then I pinned it. So, and then I slept like that. You can tell from my last YouTube video, which was that day, like that's just the TikTok version of it, that, you know, it obviously looks, sorry, I'm getting in and out of focus. It obviously looks a lot nicer at the start of that TikTok because number one, I've not left the house yet and I'd just taken it out. But there was quite a few ridges in it and stuff like that. And obviously, yeah, you saw it just turned into a frizzy ball. So I wouldn't recommend obviously sleeping with the pins in. Probably shouldn't have done that. I think what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to dry it like that. I'll pin it straight away. I'm going to let it sit whilst I watch TV on my new TV. And then I think I'm going to put it into heatless curls. I don't know how yet. I'm going to have a look up on TikTok, but I feel like that's probably the only way things are going to last. But anyway, I'm just going to dry it now, so I'll see you when I'm done. I mean, I feel like what's going on in my head is pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, I've tried my best. Do you know what I mean? Like, how long have I been here for? God, nearly half an hour. Like, you're having a laugh. I'm just going to leave it like this. I've obviously not, I've not pinned them well. But I guess because I'm going to be putting them into overnight curls anyway, it doesn't matter too much. But I don't know, honestly, at this point, it is what it is. Isaac bought me a cup of tea in one of my new mugs. Well, I think it's my spearmint tea, actually. Look! This is such a cute one, isn't it? And I feel like this one's an all year round one. Like, I know it's got the gold stars, but I would have this all year round with the straws and everything. I feel like really relaxed right now. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I've been watching a lot of other female content creators on TikTok and Instagram and stuff that I follow, and just kind of looking at their like self-care routines and stuff. And I don't know, something that I always do is I rush everything. I don't know why. Can't believe I'm having this conversation looking like this. Do not clip this, anyone. Leave this here, please. Yeah, I feel like I rush things all the time. I don't know why. It's like when I was driving, it's like even if I'm not in a rush to be there, I had to beat the time on the sat nav. And I'm just like it with everything. Like, I'll catch myself, like, say when I'm in the shower and I'm there, like, and then I'm like, why are you rushing? You're just having your evening shower. Like, take your time, chill out, like, kind of make it more of a self-care experience. And I just don't do that. The only time, and forgive me, but the only time where I feel like I'm not rushing is when I have a bath, because I actually just sit there. With everything else that I do all the time, it's always just a rush. I don't know why. Like, same with cooking dinner, with like everything. I'm talking everything. And I'm trying to get into this mindset more of just like, take your time, enjoy the little things. So like, I don't know, for instance, earlier I was editing, purposely started editing a lot earlier this week, even though I only had like 20 minutes to edit. That was one like clip of footage from, was it yesterday morning? That it means that I don't have to do tomorrow. That's 20 minutes I've saved tomorrow. So I was just like trying to start ahead, and like I sat in here instead just because I felt like it was cozy. Had my like cozy lamp on, I lit a candle and just tried to make it more of like, I don't know, I really do feel like it's the little things. And that's what I was saying, as I've been watching some other creators and just kind of slow mornings. That's what she always says on her thing, like having a slow morning or a cozy slow evening, something like that, and just kind of taking your time. So even though obviously this is a monstrosity and I didn't enjoy doing this, like I'm sat here, I've got Molly May on, I've got my tea, I've like, do you know what I mean? Just the little things. And I do really feel like they make a difference. Well, for me, they just make a big difference to how I feel mentally. And I feel like to most people, like if I've ever got friends who are not feeling good, I always just say like, light a candle, put something in the background that you like, do an activity that you like, whether that's watching like a comfort show or doing something like colouring or whatever. I just feel like I do just think it really makes a difference. I wish I had done more things like that as a teenager, because I didn't. And I think if I had tried to do that, then I probably would have felt a lot better as a teenager. And it's not always easy to create like a calm, relaxing space in whatever situation you're in. Like, I know that. Anyway, I'm not making any sense, but I think, like I said, I'm just gonna sit in this now Oh my God, whilst I am here, who has watched Tell Me Lies? This show, right? I watched it a while ago now, and not many people have watched it. So whenever I bring it up, I don't have anyone to talk to about it. I love that show so much. It is so toxic, so beefy. You don't see things coming. It is just like, I love it. I love it. And the reason I'm saying, sorry, again, I keep going in and out of focus. Season 3 is coming out at the start of January. I can't wait. If you've watched it, I feel like you'll get it. Like, I made one of my friends watch it. She was like, oh, like like when someone recommends you something and then you just don't want to watch it. But I was like, please watch it. I said, I want you to film you for the last 10 minutes of the last episode in season 1 and send it to me. And she was like, okay, because if you know, you know. But I've never watched a show before where I've literally been like, like audibly shocked by what I'm watching, or just didn't see a twist coming. Wow. And one of my favourite things to watch on TikTok is people's reaction to the end of that first season of Tell Me Lies. It's so good. So if you haven't watched it, I can't recommend it enough. It's not really like a cheery watch. It's not like really heavy. I wouldn't say it's as heavy as like Euphoria, but it's not cheery. It's about like a toxic relationship, but it's also about like a big friendship group in college, and then you follow what's going on with each person, and obviously it's all very intertwined. It's really good. Watch it. It's on Disney Plus. But yeah, and watch it now because the 3rd season's coming out soon. It's so good. Whenever I sit here and talk to the camera, I can never tell if I'm just like rambling too much. It's really weird. And whenever I edit back, I'm always like, how much do I cut and how much do I keep in? Because am I just waffling away? Like, it's a really hard thing to know because obviously this is just me talking. So how would I know what's too much? And do you know what I mean? Anyway, and I'm doing it now. I'm going for the evening. I'm going to watch something, I don't know. And I will see you tomorrow. And as I said, nobody clip this. If I see this anywhere, I'm blocking you. I can't remember where I left off last night.
What did you film last?
Yeah, so the last thing I filmed was me styling my hair, and I said that I was putting it into sock curls. So now everyone can see the reveal of my hair, and it's worked.
Yeah.
And well,
this is some of the best your hair's looked, I think. It looks
so
great.
far it's lasted. I mean, obviously my fringe is not in it, but it will do.
I genuinely don't see any issue with the fringe.
I just think it's like fringe and then the rest of my hair. But
no,
it's lasting, and that's the main thing for me. But anyway, today we are on our way to Bicester Village. We have just picked up...
Oh, that was from me dancing.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry about that.
We picked up a car this morning, so I've rented a car, and I've never driven a rented car before, but it's been fine so far. It's quite a big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
We booked a small one, but he was like, I'm going to give you a free upgrade. And I've had this before. And when he said this, I was like, it's because you've got no small cars. Like, that's why you've given us a free upgrade. But fine, it's whatever. And yeah, we're about halfway through and we've just stopped at services because we're hungry and we wanted a drink. Yeah, I wanted a drink. We got a matcha from Prep, but it's not great.
It's mid. I mean, mine's better than yours.
I asked for 1 pump because typically, like in iced coffee, I don't like syrup. So I was like, I don't want it to be too sweet. So I said only 1 pump of vanilla. I don't know how many would be in yours.
I just had quite a lot of vanilla.
Oh, so
but
yeah.
Even so, I don't think there's much in there.
Yeah, it doesn't taste great.
No.
And then picked up a little snack. Flo can't show you hers because that's what the camera's on.
Well, I got
do you even want to tell
no,
them?
smoked salmon sandwich, but I didn't realise we were going to be eating it in the car. I thought that
we
we'd
can
eat
open
it
the
at
windows.
Yeah,
because it is boiling in here right now. It's
really
like an
hot.
actual sauna.
Sun.
I got a Christmas roast chicken wrap. Roast chicken with all the trimmings, so you can't go wrong.
What more could you
And
want?
like I said, we're going to Bicester Village, so we're hoping that it is going to be Christmassy. We're going because they've started their Black Friday sales early.
I'm actually so excited.
I can't wait. So we're just going to have a look for gifts for people and also just to have a mooch. It's a nice day out. So yeah, really. I think the only place I really want to go to that I've seen is UGG.
They have an UGG shop.
They have an UGG shop.
See, I haven't even looked at what they have because I feel like I just want it to be a complete surprise. I have no idea what shops they have there. I haven't been in years. They have an UGG shop.
I looked last night because I was thinking, oh, I don't even know what's there. I've not been there. I have been there before with Isaac, but years ago. And yeah, I just wanted to see what there was. And yeah, they do have an UGG.
Oh my gosh.
And obviously, I think the thing with Bicester Village is that is it outlets? Is that the whole point? So it's cheaper or no?
I really don't know. I have no clue how it works.
I don't actually know.
Because sometimes they have brand new stuff there. Like, I thought it would be all the stuff that kind of the regular shops aren't able to sell. But they have, sometimes new stuff in. So
I don't know. I guess we'll
really
see.
Don't know.
But yeah, what?
Look at the number plate of that car.
UGG!
What the hell? Sorry, there's a car right in front, and the number plate says UGG.
UGG. Well, it's meant to be. It's a sign, isn't it? That I've got to get a pair of Uggs.
What?
Oh, we're going to stink out this rental car.
We really are.
We'll open the window. We're going to have to open the windows anyway because I'm cooking in here. But yeah, we will
really
catch up with you soon when we're shopping. Oh, there's a whole neon store flow.
Oh my gosh.
I love neon.
Oh, the twinkly lights. It's so cute.
Isn't this one of the food places?
Yeah.
Or is that?
I think so. It's quite famous, that place, isn't it?
Oh God, we've got to try and find parking.
Oh dear Lord.
Okay, we're here and obviously you can see it's a beautiful day, but we don't really know where to start because it's so big. We're gonna go here just because it's the closest entrance to us. Oh my God, a big lint shop.
Oh my God.
There is just so much, don't even know where to start. Oh, she's got an UGG bag. We've spotted UGG.
The motherland.
But there is a queue. Should we get in the queue? Oh, Flo, there's fake snow over there.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
They have the right ones where you get them.
Yes, I think if they're on like enough of a discount to make it worth getting them here, I'll get them.
Which ones do you want? Like the basic minis?
I don't even know. Oh, it says excluded. I can see a sign there that says excluded from offer. I don't know. We just went into the white company when we got here, and it's like some things say village price. So like some things they do cheaper here, but not everything. I am tempted by these. I've been seeing these online where they've got the little back, and they are £83. Where does it say? 83, originally 125. So maybe. Can't tell if I like these or hate these. I really love the cable knit, but I don't know. They do look a bit odd, don't they? The wellies are kind of cute, you know. Funny little colour combo.
God, look at the colour of those.
Oh no, they are insane.
They are vibrant.
Yeah, they're not a bit of me. Oh, it's a shame that these are black because I just don't think I'd get wear out of them. But these are really cute.
Yeah.
If they weren't grey.
Yeah.
But how cute would they be with the little... They had them in beige.
Yeah.
Oh, the gloves are adorable.
They're adorable.
Wait, do we see women's accessories? I didn't.
No, they might be at the front.
Oh, they do these in the kids. I do love these, and they are in like sale. Oh, but do I need any more slippers? I don't, do I? But I love this pattern.
Yeah, they're very pretty.
They're adorable. You know I've got to go in here. This is such a cute store.
Oh, she's about to have fun.
Look at this. Beautiful. Okay, I'm excited for this. I'm wondering how much the little cherries are because I would actually like some of these for my bag. But, 95 still. Okay, right. No, definitely not worth 95, but they are really cute. I do love this. I think this is beautiful. See, not everything is on sale like $4.50. That's not discounted. Oh my God. Wait, these are $1.99.
Yeah. That black one at the back is basically what I got.
You're joking. $1.99. The belt.
Black and brown.
Yes, Isaac got one of these.
Oh,
He got the men's one. Because it's like
not that much of a discount, but that is so useful.
Yeah, it's like 2 in 1. It kind of makes it more worth it. I do think this is absolutely beautiful. Like, that is stunning, isn't it? But so is just the plain brown one. No comment. Look, the thing is, the price was very good. Very good. Like, the outlet price compared to normal price. So good. That's all I've got to say really on the matter. We're looking for somewhere to eat now. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah. What is it? Oh, I mean, it's London, pretty standard for London. Yeah. Oh, I'm very happy to go here.
Italian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to go here?
Sure. I'm happy with this.
Sure?
Yeah.
Also, to the girls that served me in coach, love you guys. They were the loveliest girls ever, and to be honest, that's why I want to go back in, just see them again. Love them. It's so funny when we're both filming. We have to keep like swapping who's gonna film which bit. Hiding because there's so many people around. But we've actually changed where we're going because it was really, really busy in that restaurant, so we're going here instead. La Tua Pasta. This looks good as well.
I wonder what you're gonna think of this.
Yeah or no?
I can tell it's really yummy, but I don't like it.
You don't like it?
You know what I mean? I just don't like sage.
Fair enough.
But I can tell it's very well cooked.
Yeah.
If you like sage, you'll love that.
What is it? I don't even know what it is. It's a ravioli. I don't know what it's got in it, but it's in sage butter, which...
Good, right? That is really good.
Oh, so cute. Oh my god. Oh, it honestly also just looks so beautiful here. Like, let me show you. We just stood over here. Wait, let me show you. How cute is all of this? I also just love how early it is. Like, it's not even mid-November yet, and they're doing carol singing. There she is. Christmas tree. Oh, this looks really cute. Oh yeah, this is lovely. Yay! Yes! Oh my god. Well, we just ordered a little hot chocolate.
A little hot chocolate?
This is like an actual bowl. It's ridiculous. That is a good hot chocolate though.
Is it?
Yeah.
That was a really funny angle. It was like the 0.5.
Hello everyone. You're now joining me on Sunday, which is today. So I'm literally sat here with my laptop. I've just finished editing the vlog, but obviously need to bring it to a close. Yeah, just watching back this Bicester Village footage is so lovely. And also, I obviously didn't get anything from UGG, but I'm kind of regretting that now. I had just forgotten about it. I think I was planning on going back in and having a look, but I just never did, and I forgot, and I kind of regret it now looking back at the really nice UGGs that I saw, but oh well. Bicester Village was so fun, but I think I mentioned in the vlog, I'm just not really a big spender. I never have been. I know in most of my vlogs I seem to be shopping or something, but a lot of the time I just mooch and that's it. I'm just not a massive spender, and I'm also really just not fussed on designer brands. So Bicester Village is kind of wasted on me a little bit. It's like we'd gone into Ralph Lauren, and obviously it's a beautiful store, and there was this really nice like knitted jumper, cream knitted jumper. But obviously because it's Ralph Lauren, it was something ridiculous, like £200. I was thinking, if you pinged off the little Ralph Lauren logo, that would honestly be like 20 quid from H&M. Yeah, I've just never been into designer brands. I'm just not fussed. I think things like bags or maybe even shoes, but even then, like, obviously trainers are different, but if it comes to heels or something, again, like most of mine are just from Zara or somewhere. I'm not a brand person, but Bicester Village is obviously a really beautiful place, and it's not just about the shopping, it's also the food was lovely. As you can see, sorry, I know I'm faffing about my hair. Obviously also the vibe, like the Christmassy vibe at this time of year is just beautiful. And I think that if you are shopping for people for gifts, or you just fancy a little day out, it is a good place to go because obviously the discounts are good. I think that's the thing, if there's something you've been eyeing up for a while, then it makes sense to go there because you can probably find it and get it discounted. I didn't film anything over this weekend because I actually had my friends from home come and stay with me this weekend. So they came on Friday and just left about an hour ago, which is why I'm now stress editing because I didn't want to do it whilst they were here. But that was so lovely. We went to Portobello Market, which I've never been to before. I never really go into West London full stop. It was really lovely. Again, I didn't buy anything, but obviously it was a Saturday, so it was rammed. Like, what did we expect? So you can't really look at anything. And also I just don't trust the pricing. Like, I went to one stall because I was interested in maybe getting a watch, because obviously if you've been, you know, there's so many watches, and I do like a little gold watch. I do have one that I wear, which I think is just from Seconda. Yeah, I was like, oh, I'd get one of those because they've got quite unique looking watches. And I asked the guy on one of the stalls, well, how much is a watch? He was like, oh, they start from 25. I was like, okay. And that was the first store we went to. So I was like, I'll go to another one. And went to the next one and had a really, really creepy guy there, like really creepy. He actually like grabbed me and everything. It was really horrible, and was like, he squeezed my arm like really hard and was saying stuff like, oh, you're never gonna leave here and stuff like that. Like, it was not a nice experience, to be honest. But like, he was gonna give me the watch for 15 quid, and they were like the same watches. And anyway, obviously I just wanted to leave there, so we left. And then we went back as we were leaving to the original store, because I was like, I do really like that watch that I'd seen. And I asked them, I was like, oh, how much for this watch? 50 quid. And I went, 50 quid? He was like, £50, like dead serious. I was like, all right. I was like, I'm going to leave it then. Because also, so many of those watches, there was one that I kept seeing everywhere. I do actually have it, but I can't be bothered to go and get it in the other room. I got it off of Vinted because I thought I got scammed. I thought it was like a vintage watch. It's not, because then I saw it on Shein. So a lot of these watches, like, they are obviously scamming, but I guess they've got to mark things up, but still. I also had a guy be so rude to me. We went to a record stall and I was looking through the weekend records because there was specifically a sign for the weekend. I was like, oh, cool, because we've got a record player. And his Thursday album was there. And as I was flicking through, all the others were like 20, 20, 20, and then that one was 75. And I was like, £75? I was just like saying it to my friends. And he was like, do you know that one though? And I was like, yeah, I know that album. And he was like, but do you though? You clearly don't. And I was like, yeah. He was like a proper like Londoner guy, like geezer. And I was like, yeah, I do know the album. Like, okay. And he was like, but you don't know, do you? Because do you know why it's £75? And I was like, no. And he was like, so you don't know why it's £75? Like that. Like, it was really weird. And I was like, you're going to tell me what? At this point, I was getting annoyed. I was like, you're going to tell me why it's £75? And he just blanked me. And then my friend went, why is it £75? Blanked her. So then we were just like, okay. So it just left. So weird. Like, it did say on the thing sealed, so it's obviously never been open, but like, I looked it up online, that album, you can get it on eBay for like 30 quid. So I don't really know why it was £75. I was actually interested to know why it was £75. I don't know if it is only open on the weekends. It's not somewhere that I've ever been before or looked too much into. But if it was open in the week, it's probably definitely better to go there if you can, because obviously it was packed. But a really pretty place, and we went to a bakery there. It was called the Portobello Market Bakery, I think. God, honestly, I can't remember. You know what it's like in London on a weekend. It's just rammed. So by the end of it, it's like you're in like even with the stalls you're looking in, it's like everything's going on at once. And anyway, I'm just waffling now, but yeah, just say that's why I didn't film this weekend. And I will obviously now be editing this literal clip and we'll upload it to YouTube ready for you guys to watch in about 2 hours, because I'll upload this at 6. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and I know this was quite a chatty one, which I'm sorry. Yeah, don't really know what to say about that. But yes, I will speak to you next week, and have a lovely week, everyone. Bye-bye.